Now to a News 5 investigation involving Craigslist. You saw in part 1 of our series, Conned on Craigslist, how easy it can be for a scammer to con you out of your money, even if you're the one selling. And now scam artists have gotten creative when it comes to buying and renting homes on the website. News 5's Ashley Knight tells us why potential homeowners need to be on the lookout.
You see an ad for an apartment or a house on Craigslist. The pictures are unbelievable. The price is perfect. Little do you know, that person posting those pictures has no intention of selling you that property.
These people had actually traveled, several hours to come here and knock on the door and realize that there is no house.
The scam is fairly simple when you think about it. The scammer takes pictures of a property from other websites, posts it on Craigslist as if they were the owner, and stamps it with an offer too good to refuse.
They usually will offer the place for rent significantly cheaper than what would be fair market value, almost half of what they're worth.
They don't intend to show you a house at all, but they have every intention of pocketing your cash. Now, we've seen this happen locally here in Mobile. Sergeant Joe Mahoney with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office said it happened in his own neighborhood when he saw two families fighting over the same house.
As both people were trying to move into the house at the same time, of course, they got into a little squabble. The police came, and it was found later determined that neither party was supposed to be there because the house wasn't for rent in the first place.
It's a scam that, frankly, realtors are sick and tired of.
And when they get caught with that one, they pick out another property and do the same thing. It's a constant battle that realtors and homeowners need to be aware of.
I've had it happen twice, I think, in the last 4 or 5 months.
Realtor Chuck Guy had to break the news to one couple who were duped by scammers, claiming they couldn't meet the couple in person.
Those people said they were out of town. They wouldn't be back until the weekend. But if they were really interested in renting the property, if they would send them a $500 check for a deposit, they would be glad to hold the house for them.
If the person is asking for money up front, that's a red flag. Especially if they tell you to send the money via wire transfers or MoneyGram, since those kinds of transfers are untraceable by police. And if the representative for the house keeps making excuses not to meet in person, you know they don't want to show you a house, they just want your money. Fortunately, the couple did their research before going any further.
They did drive by the house.
And they saw that it was for sale.
They saw it was for sale, and they called me, which was the smart thing to do.
And of course, realtors say the worst cases are the ones where the victims show up to the house with all their belongings in a truck ready to move in.
There they are, nowhere to go, no money to find someplace else, and just desperate.
Just be wary. Don't get caught up in the moment. Don't let emotions turn your dream house into a nightmare.
And if you're dumb enough to send $500, they just made $500 on you.
Now, like they say, drive by the property just to make sure it is for rent, like on the Craigslist ad, just like that one couple did. And remember, anyone wanting to rent out their house will want to meet you in person and show you the house right away. This happens to a lot of people, especially with beach vacation rentals. Now, tune in tomorrow when I'll talk about how to protect yourself if going in to meet someone in person and how to keep from being scammed face to face. I'm Ashley Knight for News 5, and this scam has been busted.